I was always late to stuff because I was busy. And that wasn't seen as something negative. That was seen as something positive because I was so busy that, oh, she won't be here on time, we'll order for her or we'll do. And so the cues I was getting were like reinforcing this idea that I was successful. And then we've seen, it's not my style, but we've seen this explosion on social media of sort of the overshare, perhaps. But people, people put up like a picture of their calendar for the day and it's, it's not empty. Like that wouldn't be great content. It's like, look how many meetings I have and, look how much I've packed in. And there's this aggressive focus on input. And I went through a sort of 6-7 year kind of health journey, which I'm still on. But I used to go to PT sessions. I had PT sessions for a year, twice a week. And it wasn't maximum effort for an hour. There's like a variation in those sessions. And I started to think about the idea of focusing on impact as opposed to input. And I do think that we have created a narrative where we consider successful people to be the most tired, late, possibly flaky because their prioritization, their hierarchy is sort of all over the place. And, when people say, God, you look tired, and you sort of, it's like, well, I don't want to look tired, but it sort of means I'm working hard. And I couldn't go to that because I had a work thing. And I was just like, what is everyone actually doing? And then I started to test on myself and look at how I would feel if I were to take stuff out. And it felt very strange. It felt very counterintuitive. And then I thought, I didn't go on social media for 8 months. And I thought, what would it be like? There's a bit in the book about going ghost. And it's about sort of reconnecting with what's like physically in front of you. And I wanted to unpick this sort of cultural, social idea that the busier you are, the more successful you are. And for me, it was a transition of there's a difference between a busy life and a full life. And they sometimes look similar, but, they feel very different.